A master class is when you have a professional artist of any kind come in and work with students. So it can look a lot of different ways. Usually the artist will talk about their own career and maybe will sing or dance or do something as a demonstration for students, but then usually you move on to students playing, singing, dancing, acting in front of the clinician and then getting feedback. And so it's just very real, it's very adult and a professional level of an experience in the arts.
The first thing I would do, getting up to a microphone, it could be anywhere, is completely like, I'm like half a, four star. You just adjust it wherever you have to be. And it's all about, you're not taking up anybody's time. You need to make it right for you.
And seek to turn this around. All I want is a taste at your lips loud. Give me love.
Rancho Marsh High School is very blessed to have additional funding through Helene, Galen. She had the desire to change the landscape, and we're 3 years into it, and it certainly is changing rapidly. One of the ideas that we had for that monies early on was to offer a series of master classes to the students that were performing arts space. Every year we have master classes in vocal and acting, we have dance, we have them in band and musical instruments and so forth, and who's a professional and work with students and really move them along farther and faster. And so that's very excellent for those kids and really pushes their artistry along and their musicianship.
So that, you have so much creativity, like the fact that you did that is awesome, because a lot of people would shy away from that because it's such this thing, and you can make that really, that's where you could start straying from what he does and you make it your own.
We've had some really interesting dance master classes. Nickerson Rossi Dance out of Long Beach comes in and does a week or two every year depending on their schedule, and puts together actually classes that are based on our kids. They do surveys and incorporate student ideas into choreographing a number. So they'll perform at our site, but they'll also have students perform a work that they were integral in the choreographing of. We also had last year Ballet New York who came out, so that was really exciting for us to have a group come from so far away and come and be in-house with us, work with students, and then do a final performance, again incorporating students into performing in front of their peers at the high school. Last year we had an artist from Spain that came in and did master classes in art. He was outdoors sketching with students and working with them, and coming from not only from another part of the country, another part of the world, so incorporating his artistry, but with a really different take on what he was doing and sharing that with students.
Drawing is, you can do whatever you want. You are the creator. You don't have a square to do the composition. You can break the perspectives. You can do whatever you want.
We've also been really fortunate because of our connections with Musical Theater University. We've had Davis Gaines come in, who's a Broadway star, one of the longest running Phantoms, do classes with students on acting and singing. We've had Lindsay Mendez, who was a long-running Elphaba in Wicked. So this is really, in our district, such a special program and such a special opportunity. I don't even think the students realize how lucky they are. Maybe someday as they get older and realize who these people are that have worked with them, just how much they enhance their learning and push them a little further down the road as far as what they're doing in the different art forms. It's really based on the generosity of somebody who's heavily invested as a philanthropist in the arts, wanting to pass that forward to young people.